Intelligent.
Determined.
Farsighted.
Impactful.
Dedicated.
Charismatic.
Groundbreaking.
Humble.
Humble.
Generous.
So generous.
Extremely generous.
Generous. Oh yes, generous.
She is generous, but she's also brilliant and a leader and somebody who we should be more like.
Today we honor
Today we honor Shirley Tucker.
Shirley Tucker.
Dr. Shirley Tucker. Shirley Tucker is a dedicated botanist, lichenologist, and benefactor. She's devoted her life to science. She's contributed not only her time for her whole life, as well as her treasure. Her philanthropy is game-changing. She has contributed to the Santa Barbara Botanic Garden, UC Santa Barbara, UC Berkeley, UC Davis, and Louisiana State University to support science of those institutions.
So when I was first getting going in lichens in the late 1970s and 1980s, there was very little information about Western North American lichens. Shirley's publication on California lichens, where she attempts to basically gather all the information that's known about California lichens into one place, was very important to me. I referred to it all the time in my work back then. I still do, actually.
It would be much more difficult to really refer to whether this lichen has been found in California before.
Yeah, so I have kind of a dream job, and it was one that was enabled by Shirley Tucker's generous gift here to the garden.
I have the best job in the world, but largely due because of Shirley Tucker. It's basically her generosity that's keeping botany alive at UC Santa Barbara.
To be a curator of a lichen collection as well as an active lichen researcher is the dream, and she made that possible.
So Shirley is a hardcore scientist. She was a botanist for most of her life, so she was a professor at Louisiana State University in botany for almost 30 years.
Folks like Shirley and Rike have opened my eyes to lichens.
Shirley collected 38,000 lichens from California to Australia. Shirley also really served the botanical community at large. She was the president of two important organizations, the Botanical Society of America and the American Society of Plant Taxonomists. She has over 140 peer-reviewed scientific articles. She has 6 lichen species named after her.
Shirley has embodied the need to preserve herbaria in many ways throughout her life. In her career here at LSU, she used herbarium specimens and added to the collection through her scholarship.
Her support to our program, as far as I'm concerned, it has been fantastic in terms of young scientists up and coming.
One of the things that I'm most excited about in my position is training the next generation of lichenological researchers.
You know, UC Santa Barbara, we have about 150 undergraduates, and so just stack that on the 7 years that she has supported this position, and you're already talking about a major influence on the next generation.
Creating positions and supporting different projects. Shirley has just done so much for science overall. It's so amazing how one person can affect so much.
And even in her retirement, Shirley continues to document new species, describe them. It continues to contribute to our understanding of this global biodiversity.
Kind of work that biodiversity scientists, that we do, that Rike does as a lichenologist here, it's more important now than ever.
Shirley just really gets that, how important it is to understand our biodiversity so we can protect and restore it.
Thank you so much, Shirley Tucker.